Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, we're going to break down the New York Knicks victory over the Orlando Magic. The Knicks come away with their second straight win at home with a final score of 115 to 102. You guys know the drill by now. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way into the show. I greatly appreciate you guys. And of course, please, most importantly, comment down below your thoughts of the New York Knicks victory at home against the Orlando Magic. What was your biggest takeaways? Who are some players that really stood out to you? How did this team play together as a unit, offensively and defensively? And give me your overall thoughts down below in the comment section. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and as I will be coming out with Knicks content all throughout the season. So let's get right into this game, man. Listen, we're going up against an Orlando Magic team that's 0-3, right? But if anybody watches the Knicks every game throughout the past couple of seasons, we know that this Knicks team likes to lose against the Magic. The Magic play the Knicks hard every year, so Knicks fans had that feeling going in, like, all right, this is definitely a game that we should win at home. 0-3 Magic versus the 1-1 Knicks. We're coming off a dominant victory against the Detroit Pistons. Now this is a good chance for the Knicks to get right and gain confidence and get some momentum early on in the season. Pretty much exactly what happened. The Magic put up a good fight. We saw the first overall pick go out there, and the Magic came out there in the third quarter. They took the lead, but then the Knicks, they just cruise through in the fourth quarter and do what good teams are supposed to do and win the games you're supposed to win and defend their home court. So shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. And this team is playing great team basketball. The ball movement is my biggest takeaway. The ball movement is ridiculous, and the way this offense looks is fantastic. And I think a big reason for that is Jalen Brunson. What Jalen Brunson is doing with this team is what we've been missing for a long time. So let's get into the stats. Jalen Brunson having his best game of the season so far. 21 points for Jalen Brunson, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, an efficient 8 of 16 from the field with 2 steals. And he had his first game with a turnover at 3 turnovers. But it's okay because his first 2 games he had no turnovers at all. So Jalen Brunson, man, you can just tell how much of an impact he's had on this team already. The offense is so organized. It just feels like we have someone that's an extension of the coach on the court. He just knows where the ball needs to be. He's making the right reads. He's getting his teammates involved. He's so methodical with the ball in his hands. He's hitting his jump shots. He's going to the paint. He's stopping on a dime with this nice little low post game as a point guard. His mid-range shots, his floaters, his layups. I mean, he's just a 3-level scorer, and he's just nice. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He's just a crafty point guard that I'm just really impressed with. Every single time I watch Knicks games so far this year, I'm just more impressed with Jalen Brunson. So shout out to Brunson, man. Definitely looks like a free agent signing that's going to help out this Knicks team tremendously this season. Because when it comes to like the fourth quarter and crunch time, what the Knicks have been lacking for so long is someone to organize things and make sure that we know what we're doing. We need a clutch bucket. Jalen Brunson's going to make sure that the ball goes into the right hands, whether it's he's making the shot or he's giving it to the hot hand himself. So can't speak enough good things about Jalen Brunson. And now we have to give a shout out to Julius Randle, bro. Julius Randle's playing amazing. His first 3 games, this is the Julius Randle that we all fell in love with 2 years ago. Randle puts up 25 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, an efficient 10 of 19 from the field with a steal. Julius Randle is playing the best brand of basketball we've seen from Randle in quite some time. And the biggest difference that I'm noticing from Julius is he has a sense to him where he feels very confident in himself. He knows that he's buying into his role. He knows that he doesn't have to be the guy that's going to have to run the whole show. He doesn't have to be the point forward. He doesn't have to be everything. He's allowing the game to come to him. He has a sense of zen to him where he's very peaceful with himself. He just feels like, off the court, he's in a really good headspace with his family, with his wife and his kid. And it just feels like Julius Randle is at a really good state mentally. And that is a good sign because if you're all good off the court, you're going to be even better on the court. And I feel like he just had a really good sense of who he is. And he's comfortable in his own skin in terms of like, on this team, because I felt like last year, there's a lot of expectations for Randle coming off that most improved player of the year, all NBA, all-star. He's coming off a phenomenal year, and the expectations for Randle and the Knicks in general last year was through the roof. And those expectations are not really the same this year because last year was a disappointment. So now they have to really prove themselves like all over again. So I think Randle really thrives when he has to prove himself because now he's trying to win this fan base back. And Knicks fans should be happy with the way Julius Randle's playing because if Randle continues to play at this caliber, this Knicks team can be dangerous in the Eastern Conference this season. I truly believe that because Randle is an all-star. I mean, he's playing like an all-star. He's getting to the paint. He's just a bully down low. He's hitting his mid-range jump shots. He's making the right passes. He's not doing those crazy turnovers. He's playing good defense. He's crashing the boards. Everything you're seeing from Randle is pretty much what you want to see from him at this point in his career with the New York Knicks. RJ Barrett, he started off slow. He's still not, at his 100%, RJ Barrett ways that we all fell in love with. But, he dropped 20 points tonight. 20 points from RJ Barrett. 6 rebounds, 7 of 19 from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown, a plus-minus of a plus 22, which was the most out of anybody on the team by far. So RJ played a lot of minutes with 37, and his impact was all over the place. Even though he did not shoot the ball efficiently from the field, he still was impacting the game defensively. He's playing with a lot of grit. He's playing with a lot of confidence in himself because that he's really trying to shoot the ball a lot because he knows that he's good enough that it's eventually going to fall. You see him chucking up threes more. You're seeing, chucking up some shots. But I think the biggest thing that RJ Barrett needs to learn is proper shot selection. I think that's a big issue for him right now where he's, settling for those contested floaters in the paint too much, those contested mid-range jump shots. I feel like he needs to get more, relaxed. I feel like he's trying to prove himself and prove that he's worth all this money that the Knicks team gave him. So I love that we saw RJ drop 20 tonight. I think he's going to get better and better as the season progresses, and then we're just going to see a consistent RJ for the rest of the season. He just, for whatever reason, every year RJ starts off the season slow. So it's good to see that he got 3 3-pointers tonight because he did not have a 3-pointer in the first 2 games. So shout out RJ Barrett, man. It's been a shaky start to his year 4 season with the Knicks, but I got all the confidence in the world in my guy RJ to continue to ball out and play great basketball. Shout out Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson had a great game. 14 points, 6 boards, 6 of 7 from the field, 3 blocks, and a steal. And I'm just loving Mitchell Robinson, bro. His energy on the glass, his defensive presence. I mean, he's just an overall stud. And I love everything we're seeing because the energy that he provides, the presence down low, offensively and defensively, Mitchell Robinson is proving to be the guy that needed to get extended, need to be here long-term because he's only going to get better this season as well. You see, whenever there's a shot that gets shot by any player on the Knicks, I got all the confidence in the world of Mitchell Robinson to clean it up if it's missed. Whether it's a floater, a layup, or even a 3-point jump shot, if Mitch is down low, I got all the confidence in either a putback or getting a second chance opportunity for the Knicks, and he's been doing just that. And then defensively, man, his presence is felt all the time. Shout out. Obi Toppin had only 13 minutes, but he did have a big impact. 10 points in limited action, 4 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field. I wish Obi can get more minutes, man. But, hey, when Julius Randle's playing that well, it's hard to take him off the court. Isaiah Hartenstein is becoming one of my favorite players on this team. 7 points, 9 boards. He just has an energy to him off that bench where it really sparks this team. He just plays with a lot of heart. He's fighting for every loose ball. He just has a nice touch to his game, and I just love what I'm seeing from Isaiah Hartenstein. Cam Reddish with a nice 7 points off the bench. D Rose with 3 points off the bench. And IQ had no points tonight, but he does come away with 8 assists. So that's the thing I love about Emmanuel quickly, man. If he doesn't impact the game one way, he does a lot of different elements to his game that he can do. So the fact that IQ had 0 points, but he's still coming in with 8 dimes and 6 rebounds and a steal, that tells you a lot. 8 assists to 2 turnovers. He had a lot of good passes, man. There was a nice pass quickly had in transition. I forgot who it was. It might be Randle. I'm not sure. But IQ was passing the ball well, and if your shot's not falling, can you impact the game other ways? And that's exactly what IQ did with those assists and the rebounds. So overall, man, this Knicks team is playing very well together. They're buying into the Tom Thibodeau system offensively and defensively. Jalen Brunson has these guys organized. And listen, we're not playing the craziest competition. We had a hard-fought game against the Grizzlies, lost in overtime. We steamrolled through the Pistons. We had a nice win against the Magic. We have another game at home against the Hornets, and who's actually doesn't look that bad this year. So the Knicks are winning the games we're supposed to win, so let's see what happens for the rest of the year. I'm super excited. I have nothing but positive things to say about these Knicks. Let me know your thoughts about the Knicks down below in the comments. Love to hear what you guys have to say, of course. And comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji if you stayed until the end of the video. I appreciate all the support here on Knicks Media, and please do not forget to hit that like button if you did not already. I'll catch you guys in my next video, and let's go Knicks. Peace out.